So let's sit down and talk about it.
I think it still holds up.
Yeah, I think I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Like, it's one of the better NES games out there. I'm just gonna put it out there. Like the fact that it came out so late in the life cycle, it shows. It shows. Like it has
Hmm.
it. Like there's a definite quality to it. Moreover, this is the second. It's not only the second Kirby game. It's also the second one that Sakurai worked on. And we know now today, of course, because of games like Smash Bros. And Kid Icarus, that we know that guy is a genius. So
Right.
this game has a lot to it. Like it's a platform game, and there's so many different ways you can do certain levels. Like there, if you want to get like everything in the game, there are specific things you need. But otherwise, you can approach these levels any ways you want because Kirby can fly more or less infinitely. So you can just like fly through a lot of the enemies if you want to. There's a lot of these abilities you can get now that the copy ability was introduced. So you can just use copy abilities to just go. It's okay. We're done anyway. You get this
Okay.
game. Yeah. But yeah, you can use the copy abilities to like attack them literally any way you want. And like later games would refine the copy ability even more to allow you to do even more techniques with each individual ability. It's actually kind of crazy how many techniques you can do with copy abilities in modern Kirby games. Like every Kirby game is like its own moveset, which is why Kirby Fighter 2 got released because honestly, there's enough there to make a fighting game. Like honestly, like there it is. It's not a very deep fighting game, obviously, which is why it's like cheaper than a lot of other games, but it's still very fun to play. Honestly,
Hmm.
yeah. And that's the thing I love about Kirby is like he's so cute that his like core games are like great, but they also a lot of cool spin-offs that can either use the core formula or just do something completely different. Yeah, definitely one of the better NES games out here. Like
Really is.
100%. Like there's so many NES games out here that it's like, yeah, maybe do it once or twice just to say you did or but Kirby's
Excite
Adventure
bike.
like Sight Bike. But Kirby's Adventure is a game that I legitimately have played through several times because it is actually legitimately fun. The only one I haven't really done of it is the remake that they did for Game Boy Advance, Nightmare in Dreamland, which I mentioned earlier on stream. I do want to try that one out because that game looks amazing. Like it takes it's just Kirby's Adventure, but with GBA graphics and like better music and all that kind of stuff. But you're not. But even if you only had to play this game, you're not losing that much, honestly. Like when 2 weeks ago when I did the episode with Wesley, we played Metroid, right? And I don't think the original Metroid holds up that very well. Like I like what it established and as far as the series, but I personally cannot recommend playing original Metroid over Zero Mission, which is a remake of original Metroid, just way better and taking more lessons from what modern Metroid games do. But Kirby's
Hmm.
Adventure is still fine. Like whether you're playing this or you're playing Nightmare in Dreamland, which admittedly is a little hard to get by these days, you're fine. Adventure is perfectly fine. And if you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, you have this game. And you can even do what we did, where you guys can take turns through, playing levels one at a time when one person dies or whatever to do that. So there's even more options. Yeah, love Kirby's Adventure. It's great. I'm sad that it's the only one that came out for NES, but you know what? That's okay because there's a lot of great Kirby games that came out on Super Nintendo following that. Superstar is
Hmm.
still regarded by many as the best Kirby game ever made, and it's up there. It's certainly up there. Cannot wait till we get to that in the show. That's going to be the Super Nintendo season, obviously. But yeah, had a lot of fun Kirby's Adventure. Great game. Looks great. Like visually look really good. I said
Still
it.
does.
I said it earlier, but like those waterfalls look beautiful. Compared to Super Mario Bros. 2, if you go into levels like a lot of waterfalls, it really was starting to hurt my eyes looking at those waterfalls. Whereas Kirby's Adventure,
Yeah.
whereas Kirby's Adventure, it looks gorgeous. Like it is a beautiful ass NES game. Highly recommend. Definitely holds up. If you have never played this game, I highly recommend playing it through once. Whether you're doing it by yourself or with a friend, play Kirby's Adventure. It's a lot of fun.
It's really cute.
It's also adorable. It's absolutely stinking adorable. Kirby games are so cute. I was going through a lot of the Kirby games for a while. I kind of took a break, but this might have inspired me to continue that playthrough because Kirby's great. Anyways,